Hi, Sag. This is going to be your love reading for the 12th through the 15th of October. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Sagittarius. It's a general reading, though, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, try watching readings for your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot, where I read for all 12 zodiac signs. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website to schedule is in the description below. I may offer an extended reading at the end of this. If you feel as though you need the extended reading, the link for purchase is at the top of the description below. If you're new, welcome to this channel. I read for Sagittarius here. Every 72 hours, I read for all 12 zodiac signs on Soma Chandra Tarot, my other channel. All right, let's get into it. So I think I'm going to do a Celtic cross to start for you guys because I'm picking up on very single energy. And if I pick up on more energy, then I'll do an extended and I will clarify everything. I always drop oracle cards before I turn the camera on because it helps me to get downloads and see what's going on for you guys before I start the reading. And I think I'm dealing with my single sages. I am pleased to read for all of you. There are so many love readings on YouTube, and a lot of single people get ignored. I apologize for that, you guys. So what's come out for you is plenty of fish in the sea, messenger, tweet, tweet, cactus heart, guarded, phantom lover, fantasy, casual dating, and love potential, delight and desire at the bottom of the deck. So I think you guys are thinking there's plenty of fish in the sea. I think right now you're getting messages back and forth. Maybe you're on a dating site or something like that, or you might receive a message from someone specific, or you might message them, but someone's guarded. I think you're guarded. I think that there's been a lot of fantasizing or phantom lovers. I think right now you're just doing casual dating, but you are looking for love potential, looking for the love potential, looking for some delight and desire. What came out of my Mermaid Oracle deck was the present, gift, treasure, revelation of your own value, nowness. So you're just trying to stay in the present moment. You're trying to see that you yourself are a gift and a treasure, and that the now and the present moment is really the treasure. And it really truly is a treasure because the future does not exist yet and the past doesn't exist anymore. So the present moment is a gift. You're trying to stay in the present moment, just stay in the now. Air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchanging of life bringing energies. I think you would like a little mouth to mouth resuscitation right now. I think you're just trying to keep yourself going. And guide came out, a guide, mentor, a trustworthy ally. Maybe you've been talking to a friend a lot lately about your life, about your love life. Maybe that's the, you know, life bringing energy exchange. Just trying to stay in the now. Been talking to someone about love. All the oracle cards all had the same theme, and I was like, wow, Sag is really vibing here for me today. From my Romance Angel Oracle deck, Attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Again, another moment of the present. Another card that suggests that. Just stay in the present moment, stop and smell the roses, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. I think that this is more about giving relationships in general a chance, or a specific one a chance. There might be another person that you want to give this relationship a chance, and you're like, well, we just have to stay in the present moment and give each other some mouth to mouth here, bring each other back to life. Playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Your guides want you to just get a little bit playful. Like if life has been really deep for you and you're feeling kind of guarded and you're thinking, oh, I don't know about love, plenty of fish in the sea suggests that there was a person you were maybe fixated on for a while, and you're trying to tell yourself, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Your guides also want you to know it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, not the lowest energy of all, the highest energy of all. I got two decks out. Once all the oracle cards flipped out, I was like, okay, I'm going to do a Celtic cross. That seems more appropriate. I did notice mirror was at the bottom of the deck too. Know thyself, self-examination, seeing who you really are. So you're doing a lot of self-examination right now. Like, do I really want these fantasy lovers? I want love potential, not casual dating. My heart's kind of guarded from all that. So once I saw the oracle cards, I was like, yeah, I totally need to do a Celtic cross and see, what's going on. I think for it's more about you, which I like. What came out of the tarot for you at the center of it all the next couple days is the 5 of cups in reverse. Nice. Nice. This is a rather human experience right here. It's where we stop living in regret. We stop focusing on our disappointments. We stop crying over the spilled milk, and we look at the past as just personal setbacks, and we forgive ourselves, and we move on. And I was getting a second deck ready for you, and Judgment in reverse and the 4 of Cups came out. So I think that you just couldn't get to a place of a final judgment call with a specific person, or them with you. Didn't really absolutely know what you wanted, or they didn't know what they wanted, or you're at this crossroads. And I think that right now you've got a pretty strong inner critic and you're doubting yourself. You may feel as though others around you are judging you. Perhaps you're judging someone else, and there's no freedom and expansion to an ascension at with when we come to the place of judgment and the card comes in reverse. And I think you're just pondering about it, just thinking about it a lot. Maybe that's the one that got away. Maybe you're wanting to get out there and do something more, to be more playful, to recapture something. I think you are trying to stay in the present moment. This looks like a pretty typical reaction when we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. We don't just go bursting into life, sitting in that feeling. Don't doubt yourself, Sagittarius. And it's okay to have an inner critic, but don't give that inner critic too strong of a voice. Where's your inner cheerleader? And the 4 of Wands is in reverse here, which is there's a foundation here for you, but there's no one in this sacred space with you right now. You're just in a place of transition. You may be in conflict with a person right now. So I know that that's what's going on for you overall. Justice is at the bottom of this, my main deck right now, the Fountain Tarot. So maybe something has come into balance for you finally. Justice usually comes out. For me, justice is really a card of karma and karmic lessons and justice being served in our lives and bringing something finally into balance. And choices to make where we weigh the cause and effect before we go diving in like a lunatic. Yeah. Let's see what comes out further for you. Spirit, show me Sagittarius. What is the main challenge for them right now? Because this is kind of beautiful where you guys are right now. I'm feeling it. The Fool. That's so great. That's the most powerful card in the deck. That's the challenge, is taking a leap of faith into something new. Some of you are, this might not even have to do with love, like you're having a hard time making a major choice and being at a crossroads. You're hesitating. Well, I think you don't want to mess up. I think you need to let go of personal setbacks from the past before you can move on. Some of you, the challenge is you think, I've been foolish, I've been reckless, I was non-committal, or someone was non-committal to me. For some of you, it's a child that's the challenge or a catalyst, or the catalyst is this Fool. The challenge is taking a leap of faith into something new with a beginner's mindset and leaving the past behind, not being at all tied down. What does it mean to have a beginner's mindset? It means that you're a student of life. I wake up every day the Fool. It's a blessing and a curse, right? I often associate the Fool with Sagittarius, lighthearted sign. So what's driving Sag right now, Spirit? Oh, it's this. The 5 of Coins in reverse. You guys are amazing right now to me. So you're recovering from something. You're freeing yourself from negative relationship cycles. This is slow progress. This is where you break even. You could even be recovering from financial loss. I get it. What happened in the past? I'm actually kind of interested in that. The Lovers in reverse. You could have been dealing with a Gemini. This is where we think we've found the one, but we feel a strong connection to a person. But the truth is we dove in really quickly, and then we realized, our values don't line up. Somebody could have been very paranoid that the other person had another lover or that there were other choices. Yeah. It just moved too fast. They weren't the one. You couldn't feel connected to yourself. It was not a match made in heaven, whatever that is, right? We want a match made on earth. We don't have our relationships in heaven right now. We have them on earth, right? It was neither. You're just trying to leave it behind with the Fool. Or you're like, am I diving in too quick? What do they think about all the time? What does Sagittarius think about all the time, Spirit? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, you're bored. You're stuck. Bored and stuck, going in circles. So don't expect perfection out of yourself. This is a card of self-discipline, but it can also be a card of being expecting perfection in others and in yourself. It can also mean you're not finishing what you start, and even a little bit of apathy. But conversely, it can also be like where you're ultra conservative or something's just going in circles for you. It's probably a COVID thing. COVID sucks, right? We have no lives. People are dying. You're like, yeah, don't remind me so much, Chandra. I'm stuck in this bullshit. I just want to move on like the Fool. Well, what's coming in for Sagittarius? What's coming in for Sag? Show me what's coming in for Sag. The Ace of Swords in reverse, 2 are coming out, and Death in reverse. Okay. Scorpio here. You're trying to have a death and a rebirth. This is out of the ashes. The phoenix will rise with death. Or you just didn't hit it off with a Scorpio. Maybe they were a fool. So when death comes in reverse, we're kind of afraid of what will grow in the place of what dies. But we are having a personal transformation. I think you're going through an inner purging so that you can accept the death or the ending of something. And once you do, this Ace of Swords will flip right into the upright for you. The Ace of Swords is clouded judgment. It's where we rethink an idea. It's where we're focusing on inner clarity, but we can't have the breakthrough on the surface. So no breakthrough right now. Something isn't quite over. That could even be with a person around you, like someone else might not be able to make up their mind. How does Sagittarius see themselves? The 5 of Wands. Well, you're in the energy of the fives. Conflict, loss, and change. So I love the 5 of Wands. It's one of my favorite cards because you get out there in life. You're like, I'm in the thick of it. I'm just out there in the trenches. And there's a lot of competition and tension and diversity in my environment. Like at work, it's kind of, a little bit of a zoo, and the dating pool is like, oh my God. But, just remember to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. You can have tension between yourself and others or a specific person right now. This tells me you give a shit. This is actually the 5 I like to see in the upright, where you're like, all right, I'm going to work through it. I'm not going to hide. I'm not conflict avoidant. I can be part of this. So what are hidden factors that they're not aware of? Hidden factors that Sagittarius is not aware of. The Chariot. You could be dealing with a Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart. The Chariot could be a person that's moving on, moving forward. Someone might be coming to visit you. This could be your energy. I want it to be your energy. The GPS of your soul is turned on. You're really trying to move forward with purpose, drive. Some of you are thinking about relocating, travel. You could be at a distance from a person. I just heard they drive by this place every day, or this one person, or this one thing. It has to do with a chariot. Okay. Or it could be a person that's like moved on. I've got a King of Wands in reverse coming out. So I think someone, if this was a person you were connecting to, I think that they were kind of on again, off again, and they were not very consistent with you. If this is a person you're connecting to, Sagittarius, I think that this is the person that's the Chariot. I think that they are moving forward, and they couldn't really take the lead in the relationship. I think they're focused more on their own personal direction right now. They might have not been consistent with you. They could have been somewhat player-like. They might have just had high expectations, or they just couldn't take the lead. They're focused on themselves right now. What are Sagittarius's hopes and fears? The Emperor. Well, you're hoping for an emperor. You're hoping to be the emperor. You're trying to take a very logical, practical approach in your life and have a lot of structure and authority. You're trying to build something here, and you need to be in charge. Stiff upper lip. Or you might feel like a person around you is this way. What is the final outcome for Sagittarius? Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I get it. I think that your ego is kind of bruised right now. You know, you feel as though maybe you've fallen from grace, or you're not feeling very confident. You're not getting the public recognition you want. Some of you are just plain afraid to put yourselves out there on a dating site or anything. But when the Six of Wands comes in reverse, yes, we feel a sense of our ego being bruised. Yes, we feel as though we've fallen from grace. No, we didn't get the girl. We didn't get the guy. We didn't get the promotion. But sometimes it's where we take ourselves out of the parade and off of display, and we think about our private achievements and our personal definitions of success. Ten of Coins is coming out. I think that long-term financial stability is important for you. And I also have a Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. If that's you, you're focused on career and family and health. Or it could be like a mother, a married woman, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So what are these fives about in reverse? Why is the Five of Pentacles in reverse here? Not that it even matters, but the High Priestess in reverse. Trying to get in touch with your intuition, Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, they want me to stop at just two cards. So this is a person that is withdrawn into silence and is not making any movements, no messages, no communication, withdrawn, doesn't want to even energetically connect to another person at the moment because she's trying to define her and find and define her own inner wisdom. The High Priestess sometimes is a person that makes you chase her. She's also kind of promiscuous sometimes too, or just feels the need to keep secrets or pull way back. So some of you have a person doing that to you, or you're doing that to them. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra or a Cancer. This person's pulled way back from you. You've pulled way back from them. Okay, they're withdrawn. You're withdrawn. Why is the Lovers in reverse? Here's the King of Wands in reverse again. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay, honestly, if this could be you, because this is fire energy, you just didn't feel it with a person. It was just too on again, off again. There was a lot of passion, but it just was frustrating and didn't have a lot of forward momentum. Or if this is your person, Sag, they just couldn't take the lead. They couldn't passionately drive towards you. The tabloid tarot way of saying it is this person was a selfish player. They may have been, they may not have been. It'll be different for each of you, but definitely a passionate, strong connection with the Lovers, the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, but they're all in reverse right now. So this person definitely activated your fire energy, but at this point, you're either afraid to take the lead and be passionate about something, or this person is. They could have been a jerk. They could have been a player. This person might have liked to chase, like the chase, you know. Sometimes guys and women, men and women, find it boring if they can't chase a little slut. I can't tell you how many people I've met like that in my life. I'm like, why are you chasing those hoes? There are so many nicer hoes to chase. Okay. I think you're trying to free yourself from all this. Even if that was you, like even if you were the player, maybe you're trying to free yourself from it. I don't know if this person gives a shit, though. They could be the fool. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here? Well, I already see why. A good routine couldn't be set up because someone couldn't take the lead. Why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? The Moon in reverse. You're going to start to feel better soon. More Pisces energy, Knight of Swords. Wow, lots of knights here. 3 knights. You could have several people around you in your life right now. You could have a fire sign. You could have a Pisces going on. You could have a Scorpio, a Gemini, an Aries, young air sign. So the reason it didn't really go anywhere is because there was a lot of repressed emotions, or there are a lot of repressed emotions. It is making you kind of want to move forward, or someone just bolted out of there. It moved too quickly before a good routine could be set up. But with the moon in reverse, you're facing a lot of uncertainty. You will start to feel better. You do want to move forward and go out on a limb and take a risk, but I don't think you want to have tunnel vision. Okay, what's coming in for you is the Ace of Swords in reverse and Death in reverse. Why is this here? Here's the Queen of Pentacles. That could be a person you're connecting to, or that's you. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a married woman, a wife, a mother. I think you want something serious. The Emperor in reverse. This could be a person that's having problems with their husband, or you are, or you're ready for something serious, but someone else isn't. Someone could be going through a divorce. Here's the Chariot again. You definitely want forward motion. Why is the Five of Wands here? Why is the five? Actually, well, okay, yeah. Why is the Five of Wands here? What's that about? What is the Five of Wands about? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We've got two aces here. You might be worried you're missing opportunities, or you're worried about planting a seed. Make sure you have foresight and a plan. I think you're just out there trying out life, trying out dating, trying something out, but no seed has been planted. There could simply be tension between you and another person. All right, here's a third ace. So Ace of Wands in reverse is there are delays, or someone is distracted. There's not enough growth potential at this time. That Ace of Pentacles in reverse is about a lost opportunity, or a lack of plan or foresight, or you're just not ready to plant the seed. So close to something new here with all these aces and the Fool. I want to know how this King of Wands in reverse feels. Two of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. You'd be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person is in a place of reprioritization, and they are not as compassionate as they could be right now. They're just feeling maybe moody. I keep hearing the word dramatic, moody, dramatic, or in their feelings. And they're kind of, I'm hearing emotionally unavailable until they make room in their life for love. Kind of out of balance here. Okay, what is the Six of Wands in reverse? What is the Six of Wands in reverse as the final outcome? The Page of Cups, opening up to something emotionally, or we've got a little water sign in the mix here. But the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Here's the Five of Cups in the upright. This really is disappointing you. So I've got a King and Queen of Pentacles here. This could have been a potentially really powerful connection, or we're dealing with a family here and there may be kids involved. And someone just can't put something on display. I just heard an incredibly specific message. I'll get it out of the way first because it's just for maybe a few of you. You want to open up to something emotionally, but someone's not divorced yet, so it can't develop further, and it has to be kept on the down low. I don't know why, but that's what I'm hearing. But that's very specific for someone. That's kind of private reading stuff. I think that you want to open up emotionally, but I think that you're having a hard time feeling grounded and stable at this time with the King of Pentacles in reverse, or you could be dealing with a very stubborn person. Maybe you're being stubborn. The Page of Pentacles in reverse tells me that you're psychoanalyzing something or picking it apart, or another person won't develop that with you. For some of you, this could have to do with job and money, and someone not making enough money, and that makes them feel bad and their ego's bruised and they're sorry about that, but this is all they can give you. I can't stress enough to you guys how when someone has lost a job or isn't making enough money, how like behind almost every player is a person that feels they failed in some way in their life. Okay, so that might be part of the problem here with this person. But I think you're feeling like you're not very grounded right now, or you're dealing with a stubborn person who just doesn't want to make this go somewhere. This could be about money, career, finances. It could even be a parent-child relationship. It could be a boss even as well. But I see that you're trying to be structured here. I see that you're trying to take charge of your life. Spirit, what is your advice Three of Cups, good advice. Just have fun. Okay, just have fun. Maybe you were in a triangle, but don't get into the love triangles if you don't like them. But try to have fun. Focus on the bonds of friendship and creative projects and collaborations, healing, happiness. Yes, address the anxiety and what's keeping you up at night. Some of you are having a hard time sleeping. Set up a good nighttime routine for yourself. Drink tea. Google ways to help yourself sleep better. There's anxiety, there's worry, there's fear. You might have been connecting to a person who had fear, depression, and anxiety. And maybe that's why the relationship wasn't working out. And some of you are also anxious about the fact that you might be in a triangle. If you think you're in a triangle, you have to address it out in the open, even if it means you won't be with that person anymore. A lot of people say, well, if I call them out, then they won't talk to me anymore. Yeah, that's right. They won't, because you called them out. So if you're worried about that, call them out. The Tower. Some of you are very afraid something's going to happen here, but allow for a sudden awakening and allow for a sudden shift to a Cups. Focus on self-love. Let the Tower fall here. Let yourself have a sudden awakening and a major change to occur. Let the sudden shift occur. It needs to. And it's time to love yourself first. It looks like there's distrust or a breakup or a lack of harmony between yourself and someone else. It's just time to love yourself right now. Seven of Cups. Don't live in an illusion, but wishful thinking is okay. If you're feeling confused, you can pull back and think about what's most important to you when you look at your dating pool or you look at all of your choices. You have lots of choices and opportunities, but she does look a little dazed and overwhelmed here. So when you look at all those choices, make sure you're in alignment with yourself and that you're in reality. Wishful thinking is good, and so are opportunities. Just make sure you've got your feet on the ground, because I think you're confused and something's really happening here. Let this person go. They're not ready. They're just not. And you can move towards something where there's a lot more passion and a lot more long-term growth potential for you. I just think you're going to think about it for a while. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius, that's your love message for the 12th through the 15th. And I guess it was for my singles. It could be for a relationship in particular. I do hope it resonates with you. I do think that you want something to come in with potential, but right now there seems to be a delay with all these aces in reverse. There needs to be some things worked through. The conflict and loss and the change needs to happen so that you can be this Knight of Swords and move forward and be this Page of Cups and open up emotionally. Yeah. All right, Sag, I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.